Well, I thought I'd do a vlog in my new car. So the other day, long story, this is funny, I swapped my BMW with my son. And this is a Honda Jazz. I won't tell you what the nickname is for it because it's just too funny. And it's a private joke, but it is funny. But anyway, we did a swap. So the BMW is a lovely car. The leather interior, I did a video on that car. And it was really nice to drive. But it wasn't good for the dogs. And I was struggling with it because the leather seats, and I wear like leather plastic coats and not leather, but when you get onto a leather seat it sticks to it, and then it was tearing my coat, and the dogs didn't like the leather as well because it's not that comfy. Then I'm thinking in summer that's going to be really hot. But the car itself was beautiful, it drove lovely and it was really nice and I enjoyed the car, but just not the dogs. So my son-in-law said, I want a BMW, so we did a swap. And it was just a straight over swap. So we went through all the legal things like the insurance, road tax, swapped keys, went to the cars, they got in the BMW, it's dead. And I'm like, what? It's been fine, it's dead. And I'm like, oh no. So we jump started it from the battery in the boot. Do not do this. If you've got a BMW Series 1, your battery for the car is in the boot. If you need to jump start the car, you should never do it from the battery on a BMW. Under the bonnet, which none of us knew, are 2 charging points on the driver's side, I think. And that's where you're supposed to put the jump leads. And none of us knew. And so we were jump starting it with the battery, and I think what happened is it blew a fuse or something because one of the lights went off. So all in all, it's ended up costing a lot of money. So what happened is they managed to jump start it and they went back up to Fort William, and they were supposed to leave the next morning and go home, but the car wouldn't start. And when you live in Scotland, in a remote place, well, I say remote, a small town, everything shuts on a Sunday, like the garages and stuff. So there was nowhere to get a battery. So they were going to get the AA out, or RAC, to come and jump start the car, because the starter kit that they had, the jump start machine, they were charging it up in the car. So that had died. And it was like, my stress levels on Sunday were ridiculous. I'm like, oh, I can't believe it. Why did it wait until we swapped cars and then die like that? So long story short, they decided to go into town and they got something to charge the charger up with. And they managed to get the car going. But they had to wait a few hours. But what they did in the meantime is they phoned at work and said, we're not going to come in tomorrow, can we start the next day? And they ended up staying another night instead. They managed to get home, but they need to get a new battery and a new light. But this is actually funny. I was showing them all the tricks at car, and I'm like, look at this. When you wind the window up and down, this thing comes up on the dashboard like that. And I said, that's telling you not to leave your window open. And my son just looked at me and he went, that's not what it means. It means there's a fault with the window. So, you know, when you press it, the button, it just goes down and then back up again. Well, mine were going and up like that in stages. And he said it probably needs, I can't remember, a fuse or something. And I'm like, for Pete's sake. So some people are laughing at me saying, why have you swapped a BMW for that car? And I'm thinking, I've got a good deal with this because I think it's lovely. Do you know what I love about this car? So the BMW just looks nice, right? But it's just a flash car for a businessman. That's what they were built for businessmen. It's the sort of car that goes up and down motorways to meetings with a man with a suit on and a briefcase. That's what a BMW is, right? But this car, the back seats lift up, so behind the driver's seat you can have all that space. I might show you one day. I can't do it at the moment because I've got all the shopping in here and the dogs. So you can lift the seats actually up like that, so you've got the footwells all free, or you can lay the seat down flat at the back and the boot, so you can sleep in there. That's actually really cool. This car has got more storage in it than my BMW had, and this car's smaller. And well, because it's only ever me and the dogs, really, it's very rare I give somebody a lift, because I don't really bother with people, and the people who I do know have all got their own cars anyway. But this is an old car, I think it's 2008, but it's so comfortable, and the babies like it better because it's upholstered and it's better for us all, and my coat isn't sticking on the seat. So yep, straight swap to an Honda Jazz, and the colour is blue. It's like a blue-grey colour. And because of the colour as well, you know when you go shopping, when I went shopping with my BMW and my old car before that one, the Ford Fiesta, because they were black, I never found my car in a car park. I used to walk up and down for half an hour looking for my car because they all look the same. But if you've got a car that's a different colour, it's easier to find. Now, when I first had a car, when I came to Scotland, I had a blue car, a Vauxhall Corsa, and I put my name on it as well. So on both doors it said Kelly. And somebody once laughed at me and they went, "Why have you put the name Kelly on a car that colour? It's not like you're going to miss the car." And I went, "Yeah, I see what you mean. You didn't need to do both." But I like old cars because they're cheaper on petrol. In fact, we both had, I think, just under half tanks each on the cars when we swapped. And my son said they filled that car up and it was £70 to fill it up. When I filled this up, it was 40. Because that one's diesel, this one's petrol, and this one's a smaller tank. So this one is more cost effective, and the insurance went down. I think they gave me some daft like £35 refund on the insurance. So that would make it about, what did I pay? About £235 a year insurance. Whereas their insurance, my son-in-law's insurance went up double because he's a new driver and he swapped it for a BMW. I think he's paying something ridiculous like £200 a month for insurance, which is ridiculous. So £200 insurance. Diesel's a lot more money than petrol. So they haven't got a great deal with that car, but they like it. So, but I like this one better. So it just makes me laugh how some people look at me and go, "I don't understand why you'd swap a nice car for something like this," when I think this is the better deal. It's more up my street. I'm not bothered about it getting scratched because everybody scratches my cars. Every time I've had a car, somebody's keyed it or put scratches on. But I don't care with an old car. But if you've got something posh, you don't want people to touch it. So this one's so much better. So it is 2:00 and I am off until Monday. The park opens next week. Monday I start 4 days on, 2 days off, and everybody's doing that now. So every week you'll be off a different day, which is fine. It is Thursday today, so I've got 4 days off, and then I will be in 4 on, 2 off. and it is 4 degrees and it's nearly April. It's ridiculous. And last night my gas ran out while I was at college, and when I came back it was freezing. I think it was 2 degrees when I came back. But because it was 9 o'clock at night and it was dark, I thought I'm not changing gas now. So I had to wait until morning to do it. But we'll just see how long it lasts. And I'm going to get 2 bottles at some point. But I wonder how much the prices have gone up. Anyway, I'm going to go for now. I'm going to put the shopping away, because I've bought stuff for the Sunday dinner. Because tomorrow I make Sunday dinner and it lasts for 2 days. And I do it for the dog's sake, because they love Sunday dinner and they love the ritual of it. So every week we have a Sunday dinner, don't we, puppies? So next week the park will be busy. And even though the weather forecast is rubbish, I think it will be packed, because people love coming back to the park. And when the park opens, you just feel like everything comes alive. It's like having a reunion. Everybody comes back in town and they're all happy because they've been away for 5 months. So they come back in good moods and they're all ready for the season. And the first couple of weeks or so, people are coming back and unpacking the vans and getting them all set up. And they're all excited because it's like moving again. They love it. So it'll be nice to see them all back. There's some nice people here. There's been a few deaths over winter because there's a lot of elderly on park. So I don't know whether we'll be getting new seasonals or whether their families will take over the pitch. But it's sad, you know. I've been here for 6 years now. And you get used to people. And some of the people I've made friends with, and they've passed away. And you're like, oh, it's just sad. So, yep, I'm going to go and get everything sorted. I think I might go and watch a film. I've had really bad backache and a migraine now for a week. And I don't know if it's caused by my rubbish diet, which is rubbish at the moment, or whether it's the cold. Because when you're working outside in the cold all day, it gets into your bones. But I've only been working 1 or 2 days a week, so I can't blame that. Cause I've been off more than on. So having 5 months of part-time and 4 weeks holidays on top of that, I've hardly worked. So I've got to get back into it now. So there you go. And my polytunnel, I've rearranged it a bit. But I'm waiting for the weather to come a bit warmer. Then I'm going to plant my seeds. I've put a little greenhouse on my pitch. And I'm going to put the seeds in there. Get them started off in there. See if I can have a good year of growing. On Sunday last week, I went seaweed foraging with a lady who teaches foraging. And learned 6 seaweeds on my beach. So that's free food. And then last night I went to college and we did seaweed cooking. And we made seaweed praline, seaweed brownies, a seaweed salad, which was gorgeous, and some flatbreads, I think it was, seaweed flatbreads or something. So I'm going to have them with curry. The praline was far too sweet. But do you know what will eat them? Mice. Because, you know, I've got a little mice village outside my van. And I feed the wild mice so they don't come in my van. It's like a deal, right? They love sweets. So I gave them some fudge yesterday because I found it in the cupboard and I don't eat fudge. And they just ate it. Then, I'll tell you what else they love. Potato salad. I gave it them by accident because there was some left. And they devoured it, so I've bought them some. So today they're having porridge, potato salad and flipping praline. Them mice eat better than people. And you two are going to be getting a Sunday dinner tomorrow with chicken and Yorkshire puddings, yes. So that's my waffle for the day. And I went on my stats on YouTube Studio And this channel is going backwards, right? Because you've got to get 3 videos a month in, and is it 2,000 watch hours, and I can't remember what else it is. Oh, so many subscribers, right? To get monetized, you have to do it. But my watch hours keep going down, 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 down. So it's like somebody sliding the scale backwards, because you've got to upload videos that people watch, and people don't really watch my videos. So it never has got monetized, but it's going backwards. So when I thought, you've got to have 3,000 minutes, I think, watch hours in a year. And I got up to 2,035, I think, is the most I've had. And when I looked at it yesterday, it was 895, so I thought, oh, just forget it. So I don't do these to make anything, right? Because it's not happening anyway. I just do it as a waffle. And I thought, I've been doing these now for 11 years or so. And I still do it. Because you just never know, do you? And my book will be out soon. Oh, please, this time. Because I've sent off for another book cover. I've done my own book cover this time. I'm hoping it works. It'll turn up on the 30th of March. If it works, if the book cover looks good, I release my book the 30th of March. And all the flipping training I've had to do that one, you've got to learn everything. So I will celebrate when that comes out, and I shall plug it. Right, children, should we go and get sorted out? Should we go and put a film on? It's nearly 2:10, and Paul will be here at about 4:20 to pick you up, so I might as well put a film on. Right, I'm going to go. I hope you're all okay.